Thank you very much. So in today's, we'll be diving into step-by-step breaking down to hit your first year opportunity path to $40,000 monthly. You see, what I'm telling you is not less than 1 day. It's not 2 days. It's not 3 days. It's not 4 days. It's all about seeing the opportunity, allowing you to bury the seed so that once the opportunity rains down, you grab the opportunity. So if you have this impression in mind that I'm actually telling you to make $40,000 in a month, I'm not stupid like any other content creator. I'm going to give you the raw truth, the raw fact. I'm going to talk to you one on one. So I'm going to give you the steps here immediately that you will want. So as we all know, you can't just enter inside the market without choosing a profitable niche, right? So the goal in choosing a profitable niche is to actually focus on people who are willing to pay for results. So it's much important you do this. So the goal here is to focus on people who are willing to pay for results, not people who are willing to dust you. So you have to choose a profitable niche. And how to do this is very, very easy, right? How to do this is that you make a list of industry you understand or you are interested in. So that is the most important thing. So you can use this test by saying, okay, can I help them save time, make money, or reduce this, or reduce that, or reduce workload using artificial intelligence? Because right now, most companies in 2025, 2026, 2028, 2027 to 2030 do not know artificial intelligence, which there is a good advantage on your side. So if you are still hoping you have lost the game on artificial intelligence, you haven't lost any game on artificial intelligence. So what you must know is what I'm breaking down for you. So you must get this step so that you don't see the space so hard for you, right? So I have what I call the popular niches to consider. It is very important to consider these niches before using artificial intelligence. So we have the real estate agent, which is actually the highest right now. But why am I talking about real estate agent? Is because they haven't yet seen the opportunity around AI. So you should be available. You should be that guy to pitch them on AI. Then we have the coaches and courses creators, which is second to the highest, because they need artificial intelligence to help them schedule time for maybe their calendar, for their videos, to help them book appointments with maybe their clients, or to help them make videos, or to help them write content. So many things. Then we have the marketing agency, where you can actually pitch maybe a solo owner, or maybe a guy who has a full team on marketing agency. You pitch them on artificial intelligence, tell them how AI can solve their problem, how they can use AI to streamline their ads, so many things. Then we have the e-commerce brands, where it is very important, very crucial, where they can communicate with clients 247. And we have the lawyers or doctors, where you can set appointments, schedulers for them. You can maybe book appointments with dentals. Artificial intelligence qualifies the leads for the medical aspect, and for the law, it provides legal documents, summarizes the legal document, making things so fast for them. So it is very important you consider these niches before moving into the AI space, right? So I'm not telling you that this is going to make you $40,000 in less than 1 month. Don't capitalize on that impression. No, I'm actually breaking down step by step on how to get your first $40,000 once the rain falls, right? So it is important you know this so that you don't get carried away by so much mistake like I did. So moving on, we have step two, which is most people get carried away by step two. But step two, I'm going to break down everything, right? So step two says learn AI tools that gives you power, not overwhelmed. So you need to learn AI tools that gives you power. So the goal in learning AI tools that gives you power is not just enough to create simple solutions fast. So you need to learn simple tools. I'm not trying to tell you that you should know how to code. So anybody right there that's telling you how to code is not advisable for you, a beginner. to learn how to code. You don't need to learn how to code. In fact, there are no code tools right now in 2025 which anyone can use. I know a guy who uses Fastbot AI to make $32,000 in a month, and it's not that complex. He just set it into their WhatsApp system, and boom, he's making huge amount of money in a month. So it is very good you understand that you don't need complex tools. You don't need to pay developers to get into maybe any kind of sell any kind of AI solutions for companies or for agencies, because you don't actually need that. You're a beginner. So maybe if you are up there, then you can hire a full team. Maybe you can turn it into a business and much for you immediately. So simple tools for you to learn. You can use ChatGPT. I know most of us don't know ChatGPT, so it is very important. ChatGPT is the first tool I will recommend for a beginner right now to use. You can use ChatGPT for writing. You can use ChatGPT for automation, logic, data processing, and we have Zapier and Make.com. So most of us do know Zapier and Make.com. These are simple tools that you don't need to code. You don't need to know coding or any kind of tech stuff. What you need to do is you just connect different kind of apps together and automate tasks for various kind of purposes. Then we have no code AI tools like Lovable, which Lovable is an AI coder. So you can build a little application, an AI chatbot for WhatsApp or web development. We have Relevance AI for agents and lead generation, which helps also in the real estate agent um make um in, and so much productivity very fast. We have Bardin for automation. We have Glide app. So these are important tools you should take note of when starting maybe an AI agency or any AI service based business, or maybe an AI provider. You should focus on these tools to make it simple. Like I said, you just need a simple tool to make a bigger difference. Yes, let me give you one bit of expo in anything you're selling. But anything you're offering to your clients, they don't need complex tools for you to start giving them the biggest complex tools, language or machine languages. They do not need them. Nobody cares about it. What they want to see is results. So I advise you that you should choose a simple tool that can give result, that can change the difference between what they had before and what they are using right now, which is what they're actually benefiting from. So it's important you learn that right away. So right now, after knowing most of those simple tools which I've just mentioned in the last section, you have to focus on solving maybe at least 1 to 2 use cases, like maybe lead generation, email replies, automated outreach, customer support. These are very essential. These are very important. You should take note of. These are very simple um maybe simple agent you can build for your client, which makes or changes a difference for you. So it is very easy for you to do that. So don't go into complex workflows that makes it more overwhelming for you and you get lost. Sometimes people in this process do quit when learning. So the tips you should learn after knowing these tools, you should know how to use them to build lead generation. You should know how to use them to build email replies, automated outreach, and customer support. This is much easier for you to do that. So the next step is build an irresistible offer. It is very essential you do that, right? You need to build an irresistible offer that makes people want to work with you. So the goal is to make people want to work with you. And how to do it is easy. You have to find a pain point in your niche. Like I said, I have mentioned so many pain points over the past on real estate agent. Real estate agent faces the highest loss, right? But they are not coming out to tell you, but they seem to have a lot of workload on their table. So that is a pain point for them. So what do you need to do? You have to use AI. So you solve it using AI tools or workflow. Then you can write a simple offer like so for an example, this is the simple offer I carved out. I help niche, maybe you can say niche, which is the real estate agent. You can say I help real estate agent get these results, etc., etc., using artificial intelligence, without the need to hire more staff. So you see that you're giving them a simple offer, which is actually not that resistible for them. So they're going to say, okay, this guy is the perfect guy that can do that for me. So what you should do, you can just maybe you can build them like for an example, you can build them. I will build a 247 WhatsApp AI bot that answers your client questions. Or I help real estate agent book 15 qualified appointments per month using AI. So this is what you should get in mind. This is what you should offer to them in mind when you are in the real estate space, right? Maybe in any kind of space you find yourself using AI, it should be more irresistible offer that they cannot seem to maybe remove their eye or sight off their eye from. So it's important you learn that immediately. So in the so step four, get results even if it's free. Yeah. So as a beginner, it's not always easy. Like I'm going to tell you the most single truth here is that it's not always easy as a beginner for you to sell your first product. So you have to build trust, you have to build proof so fast. So how to do it is easy. You see, maybe you offer your service to two or three people for free or low cost. Is very important you do that, so just to get a use case or just to get a proof fast for you to work with other giants in the space. You need to do that immediately. You have to focus on delivering result than sorry you have to focus on delivering result they can talk about. Yes, you have to focus on result that they can talk about, even when maybe you are not the system they are using before. Maybe they can even refer you to other clients or other services they do work on. Then we have three, record the processes before and after testimonial. You can screenshot what you have been doing for them. So this is also a use case that helps you work, that helps you grow. So in step four, you are making your service based business grow. You are building a growth for yourself. So you can turn everything you have done for them into a case study or a social media post. Now, your social media post, it's very important. Your social media post is something that attracts your audience. Maybe attract your audience, then your audience converting your audience maybe into a qualified lead or not qualified lead, or maybe a cold lead or a warm lead. So they know that okay, this guy do post this, do post that, and okay, wow, he used X and XY to build for A. So wow, so that is good. I am going to contact him also to build something like this for me. So it's really easy you do that. So this makes you gain authority in the market. So it's very important you get note of that. Step five is promote yourself every day. And step five is what I notice most people in this space do not reach this level, or most people who are selling any product do not reach this level. It's all about consistency. Step five works with consistency hand to hand. So you say promote yourself every day. Even though you're not seeing results, you have to keep going. You have to keep promoting yourself. It is very, very important to promote yourself every day as you go on, as your journey goes on. It makes you build authority in the market. It makes you build authority on the space that you are working with. So it's important. The goal in step five is to get in front of people who need your offer, right? So your daily action counts. It's your daily action that counts. You post daily, maybe on WhatsApp, you post on LinkedIn, Twitter, TikTok, or Instagram. You share AI tips, behind the scenes, and success stories. Like you DM 10 to 20 people per day in your niche with these simple messages like, hey, I am Tina. I help real estate agents use AI to solve this essential. Want a quick 10 minutes demo? I'll show you and all of that. So I'm not going to the most important part here is posting daily. I think you can keep up with that. But DM me 10 to 20 people. This is the least you can do every day. So I'm not going to overwhelm you and tell you DM 40, DM 70, except maybe you are willing to pay for a software. For those that have the money to pay for software, good, go on. You can pay for softwares that DMs maybe 1,000 people per day, that DMs 700 people per day. That's based on your strength. So it's important you get note of this. So as a beginner, I'll tell you maybe you can make content of what you have done with people, maybe on your WhatsApp, your LinkedIn, your TikTok or Instagram. It's very important you learn that. Then you join WhatsApp or Discord groups in your niche, and the offer value you propose to these guys. So you have to join people in the same category with you, in this the people that thinks with you. You have to join maybe the same space you are working with. Maybe if you're working under the real estate, you join them, you join real estate agent group, but you don't go there maybe on Facebook, you don't, or any kind of community, you don't go there to spam. You go there to to give them this offer, to pitch them what they are lacking. So it is very important. So I have tools to speed up with. You can use ChatGPT to write posts for your everyday post, for your everyday action. We have LinkedIn tools like Everbot or Taplio. It's very important to scale your outreach on LinkedIn. So I will use that. So step 6 is productize and scale. So the goal is to turn your service into a business that runs without you. What to do next is easy. You package your solution as a monthly offer or software tool. So when you have gained authority, you have promoted yourself, you know the niche that you are working for, then you turn it into a service-based business so that you can go wider, you can spread wider and go into the market and look for more ranged opportunities. So you can increase maybe your prices to, maybe if you were selling this solution for $300, you have the authority, you have case studies, you have testimonial. So you are easy as free to hit your price to maybe $2,000 per month to 10K monthly. You hire virtual assistants to automate delivery with AI. You build a landing page, maybe you book a sales call, and you can run ads if it's needed. You see that in step 6, you have productized and you have scaled yourself. You have turned your service into a business that runs for you. So now you have the authority. You are not actually playing you're actually playing defensive. You're actually playing a defensive game in the space, right? Because when you started, you were playing offense. So right now you are in the game. You have to defend your authority, you have to defend your proof, and your everything is about you. You have to defend it. So it's much important you you prioritize and scale yourself, right? So I quickly advise anyone out there in the AI space should learn these 6 steps to make your 40K. Like I said, you are not going to see it. I'm not telling you to make $7,000 or 40K in one day or in 90 days. Or no, I'm not actually giving you that kind of scope. I'm actually giving you the opportunity that you should be ready for. Sorry, the grains, you should be ready for the raining opportunity. That is what you should be working for. So if you found this video helpful and more valuable to you, please like this video and subscribe to my channel. And if you want to reach out to me to give you these resources, just DM me steps and on my Instagram account, and I'm going to send you the exact resource and exact template you are looking for. So I have a community below where we use artificial intelligence. So the link is in the description. The link to my Instagram account is also in the description. Click it and you meet me on Instagram, how I share my daily state. So thank you very much, guys, for watching this video. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. Peace and love, guys. Thank you.